What's up, enthusiasts? It's your boy Rob back with another video. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Guys, how was your Hero Quest weekend? If you didn't know, yes, Avalon Hill announced that July the 15th was officially Hero Quest Day. And guys, something like this is long overdue. We should have, as a fan base, made that like a thing like years ago, but late better than never. And I know for me, I was originally going to step out and kind of get a game of Hero Quest going on with my play group. Unfortunately, life got in the way and I was not able to get a game in for Hero Quest Day. But I hope you guys did. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Other news, guys. I've been meaning to kind of structure my channel a little better, make sure I'm consistent on what I do. And so I've made myself a list of when I shall release videos and what type of videos I'm going to release. This is pending. It may change, but this is what I'm going to go with, at least out of the gate. So moving on, you know what? Let's get the other angle for this. Let's get the other angle. I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip that out of the way. All right. So guys, for Monday, what we're going to do is like a let's chat, like what we're doing now. So Mondays are going to be the let's chat. Really no topic per se, unless there's something big going on in our hobby. But it'll be open. What I'll possibly do in the near future is I will possibly live stream. That's something you guys need to let me know if it's even worth my time to do, because I want to make sure I put out content that you guys enjoy and it's in a format that you enjoy. Then moving on from there, we're going to be having Wednesday, so nothing on Tuesday. Then we're going to go to Wednesday. That'll be my reaction videos. I'm going to be doing a bit of a reaction video today, so look at me, already off track, but that's okay, because just getting on track at some point is what matters. So yes, definitely Wednesdays will be a reaction video. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of homework, my sleuthing around to find out what videos are interesting. Guys, you let me know ahead of time what videos you may want me to watch and give a reaction to, and then on Wednesdays I will make a reaction video for you guys, or release one, maybe record it a day or two ahead of time. We'll see. Then Fridays, to close out the week, we'll do news. So we'll kind of find what was really big, something that may not like warrant a reaction video because maybe there is no videos out there covering. Maybe it's more so some things we've heard on like Twitter or Instagram or some other platform, and we just want to talk about it. Maybe some press releases from some of these board gaming / hobby companies that we tend to keep an eye on from time to time. And then that will be the week. So 3 videos a week, if I can get the pen out of my hand, 3 videos a week moving forward. And let's make sure we stick to at least that. If anything, if the formats of the videos change, my apologies. But we will do those 3 videos regardless. All right, guys. So today we will be focusing on, I guess you could call it a reaction. I don't know if you want to really call it a reaction. This is more of a let's watch someone play. So I've chosen, drum roll please, banga, 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 banga. I play the drums. If you've got a kid, you probably know where that's from. So we're going to be watching a video by Guerrilla Miniature Wargames, a channel that I've watched for years. He seems like a really great guy, down to earth. Never met him before, but that's just the perception I receive from how he interacts on his videos. Guys, he released a video earlier today, and that video was for Leagues from the Borderland. It's a fairly popular game released by, I can't remember the author's name of the book game, or designer's name of the game, excuse me, but I know the book, at least the hardcover, was released by Modiphius. So Modiphius, what's up with your boy Rob? We need to get Battle Space moving. We need to get it out to the people, because I can't tell you how many messages I get on a daily basis asking me about Battle Space. Guys, if you haven't played Battle Space, you can grab the PDF from War Game Vault. The link for it will be in the description below. Also, one last plug will be for Rusty Dagger. If you guys are into an adventure kind of story-based style game with miniatures, miniature agnostic, by the way, go check out Rusty Dagger, also on War Game Vault. and Drive Through RPG. I think it's on Drive Through RPG is where you need to go for that. And guys, the link for that is in the description as well. All right, guys, without further ado, we will get into that video. Let me just cue it up, and here we go. All right, so real quick, guys, before I push play, I want to let you know that I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I kind of jumped around to make sure that the parts that we were going to watch was going to have some action in it, because that's what we play war games for. If we didn't want action, we'd be playing Euro games, some worker placement games. So we're going to get this video started about 5 minutes in roughly, and then we're going to just enjoy this content, and then I'll cut it off. I might jump ahead. We'll see what happens. You'll know it when you see it because you'll see the cuts. But guys, let's go.
Just a lieutenant. So the lieutenant has parry, tough, combat skill +1, so a +1, and a toughness of 5. So in a sight battle, first we do the terrain, generally a cramped environment, so these craggy spires we've discovered here in the plateau. Then we place a number of investigation markers equal to the warband.
So real quick, guys, and I'm going to have to not hit pause as many times as I normally do with a lot of these videos. Guys, I will say one thing about Guerrilla Miniature Wargames is he always has the creme de la creme when it comes to terrain. I always love his terrain. I mean, I know he's been doing it for a long time, so he has the time put in to have a great collection of terrain.
And size, so we've gone with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, just to kind of give ourselves some interesting points to go and look at. The first move, a warband member scouts ahead.
All right, guys, so he's kind of...
As is tradition, we will have our actual scout.
Looks like he's just past kind of the setup phase for the game. He's got his objective markers placed out. And now, again, I've never played the game, but it looks very interesting. It looks reminds me of oh my God, I just drew a blank. Let's hit play so that way we
which
don't
is
notice
shallow,
that.
Move forward, 4-inch move.
Ranges of Shadow Deep, that's what it is.
Which will eventually
It
trigger
really reminds me of Ranges of Shadow Deep.
Sight reaction
Which game's
roll
better though? If
is
you guys
a
want to let me
50,
know.
which is Undiscovered Depths. This place has rested silent and forgotten for a long time. Place 3 additional exploration markers on the table.
I will say this.
Near the 3 largest terrain features.
Is that...
These 3 witch fires down as strange things are happening here.
Something to drink for this
Deploy the enemy. Place the enemy on the table. Divide the enemy group into groups of 3 figures each with any leftovers on their own smaller group. For each group, place them by a random exploration marker. 9 total bad guys, including the lieutenant.
This game does seem a little crunchier than Ranges of Shadow Deep. Ranges of Shadow Deep has a very good flow to it. It doesn't slow down too much.
First group is right here, so with the lieutenant.
I've got to really see how the dice combat works in this game now. It seems like there's a lot of rolling to kind of get things established, which that's going to be with any game that has a strong narrative aspect to it.
Climbing the terrain feature. Last group is on 2. So 1, 2, they're just underneath this one, let's say.
So he's going to make it easy for me, guys. He's going to kind of jump ahead as well, so that'll save me some time. Guys, I don't want this video to go on too long, but I definitely want us to get an idea for this game. And if you want to watch the whole thing, you watch it here first, and then you can go over to Ash's channel.
And we got some 1s and 2s. That's sweet. So let's give the 2 to Sardane. Let's give the elves will stay the way they are. We'll give the 1 to Mav because we're probably going to need it. And then everyone else is getting a 6. Except the sister and the brother.
So I know this is one of those things when you are playing the game, you may not notice the downtime and the kind of setup time. So this is definitely, I'm assuming, necessary for the game to kind of get it set up and rolling and then feel that narrative aspect of it. But things like this, I kind of want it to be quick or take place kind of off the board. But you know, some things you can't get around.
But not be engaged. And Mav will do the same, going 6 and then 3 more, so that Shala isn't instantly murdered. Done. Monster in phase. So there are absolutely no ranged weapons in a skeleton group and lurking foes. So they just immediately attack us closest to furthest. So starting with this boss, charging Mav, as she has presented herself as the target. Red dice will always be the baddies.
Now, I will say this, guys. I like, and I don't know if the game always plays in this fashion, but I like that the enemies aren't placed on the far side of the board, and we're all the way on this side of the board. And, you know, we'll get to contact against each other, you know, in the near future. Let's jump ahead of this ad here, if we can. There we go.
So she
Back at it. Yeah. I know you spend a lot of time in turns. It's just kind of getting to where you meet each other in the center of the table. So having the enemy kind of, you know, spring their trap on you is always good. And it's that's appreciated.
So 5-6. 6! Oh my god, she just slays him immediately. That was wild. An adventuring point for that, I guess. Because down he goes.
All through the action.
And this next skeleton walks in, going 4. I guess it would go towards Packard this time. 0 to his +1. He is getting a +2 because he's got friends nearby. So he will become the attacker. Second round of combat. 5 to a 4. He'll win the combat. And does he beat a 4+? No, he injures it. Back an inch.
Okay.
And follows up for the final engagement.
So all D6 combat.
Wins again.
Can't
and
beat
then
that.
Strikes a blow. He will beat its toughness this time, actually. Not that it mattered, because it's already injured. Because his bastard sword is +1 to injure, so he destroys it.
Now, I don't know if he's playing this video at like 3 times, maybe 5 times the speed, but he's booking through it. I'll tell you that.
+1, that's a 3 to a 1. Doesn't have parry or anything like that. So he becomes the attacker. Second round of fighting. He beats it again. Strikes a blow, and just crushes it. We're getting out of engagement range because
so watching things like this makes me want to actually read this rule book now. If you guys have played, let me know. But it makes me wonder, you know, the fine details of how combat works. You know, it's really hard for me to really interpret a lot of this stuff with just kind of watching this video and keeping you guys entertained as well.
So another random skeleton showed up 9 inches away over here. So luckily we had extra models, so it's just over here, but it's a patrol.
I wonder if this game is all encompassing, like you just need that one rule book, and it's like, okay, you're going to be able to just kind of keep making your adventures from just this core rule book, or is this one of those things where you need to kind of get the core rule book, and then you need to get, you know, the adventure book, and then get the next adventure book, you know. Either way, you know, I think there is a caveat to having those adventure books. You know, it gives you something to look forward to in the near future. At least that's the kind of guy I am. So I like having that item that will complete or round out my collection. You know, I get to look forward to it, like, you know,
and then he'll go 3 inches.
Kid on Christmas or something.
Go intercept the other patrol. Lucian's gonna follow him. He's just walking 9. And so will Curtis, the boy, seem to have this handled. And so Bale's gonna go. He's just gonna try and pick off one of these skeletons.
Guys, what size board is that? It looks like
he'll move
maybe a 2x2. I mean, a 2x2, maybe a 3x3. It's kind of hard to tell.
He can't move his full distance.
We can only really see half of the map.
Shallow will shoot, however, and on her combat.
She's +1,
so she's gonna hit on a 2.
I want to say 2x2. Part of me wants to say 2x2, but I feel like
that just knocks its head off.
Maybe 3x3. Maybe it's like an odd size, so it's not even a square size.
Rolling for initiative again. That was a spectacular first round. I imagine this is going to fall apart now. We got some 1s and 2s, which is good. So we'll have Sardane go again. We'll have actually he's agility 2. Then Mav will also go.
Okay.
So we'll give 1 to Bale.
You are rolling for initiative. I guess you're using these dice, and you can apply these dice.
And we'll try and roll for Shallow. Rolling for Fey Blood. No, she's still going to go in the tracking phase. We'll go with, I guess...
you know when you design games a lot, because now you can kind of, you're picking things up. So it looks like the phases are broken up, depending on your die result, is how soon you go, obviously with initiative, but I guess depending on when you go in different phases. So that's actually pretty unique. I don't think I've played any games that's like that. You know, normally it's just kind of like... During the action phase, you're gonna go, you know, between first and last.
She will charge this one.
But if there are different kind of like phases,
she super needs the support bonus, but does give her a +3 to a +0.
And maybe that's just compared to your bad guys.
She still wins, thankfully.
You know, maybe there's faster bad guys.
Fencing sword, so she just rolls to wound. She wounds it, and then we'll drive back in. She's gonna lose her +2 now. Roll again. She wins again. And she doesn't get the injury, but he's already injured. Or he gets an injury, but he's already injured, so he's dead now.
I wonder
make him aware.
How many inches these guys move, because it doesn't seem like
fight Surdane, I guess, but Surdane's
I don't know
going to
what's
walk
going
to
on
within
that's
3
slow
of
about the
both
game
these
right now,
markers to see what they
but
are.
it's yeah, I was wondering when he was going to get to some of these
random another
objective
skeleton
markers,
shows up. I love
because
this.
I know, like,
9 inches
when I'm
this
playing
way.
games, at least games that I don't design,
Not within
I'm like
4,
trying to haul
so I
ass to
have
get to
put
the
it- I have to
objectives
roll
if that's, you know, the important part of
Or I can just
the
tilt
game.
it so it's
and
over here.
that's why you're there.
And then the one in the graveyard. What does it do? 54. Something hidden. Where remember taking an interact action, making an 8+ scout test to search. If we do it, we find a stash. On a double 1, it's a trap. We'll move. We'll
Roll
just
it,
wait.
baby.
We won't move to base to base with it, but we know we can search that now. It's monster in time. Starting with the closest one. I think 4 inches doesn't quite get him in melee. Oh no, it does.
Okay.
He'll go fight Surdane. This was the wandering patrol.
My money's
Takes a
on
swing.
the,
Dane's
guy
+2. So that is a +0. Dane just wins and becomes the attacker. And then hitting again. Oh no! The skeleton wins and becomes the attacker back.
Okay.
And then the last one, Dane wins one more time, and the combat ends. And they separate.
What just happened?
Push back and forth, no pushing, because it was just changing attacker over and over again.
Well,
So
I don't like that.
The muscle.
I don't like
Plain
that.
old dude.
Again, not playing the game, and so maybe I need to play
he
the
will attack
game.
at +0, the muscle
But
+1 because of his
if I'm
support.
rolling dice,
And he wins.
and
becomes
it's
the
just like,
attacker.
nothing
They fight the
happens. I
second
rolled like
round.
3 times like that, and
They
nothing
tie,
happens.
And the
Come
combat
on, man.
just straight up ends.
And that
Fools are still
happened again.
unaware. They're gonna
Okay,
go
so
towards,
probably not a
Snide,
design flaw,
which
but
is-
and maybe it's made to
actually, there's lots of
stretch out the
sorry, there's
gameplay a little
one-
more.
there's one,
Otherwise,
two,
maybe the game
three,
could play
four-
too fast.
sorry,
But usually, when you're playing
1, 2, 3,
any sort of
4, 5, 6,
narrative game
towards
like this,
6
where
now.
creatures can kind of come onto the
So going
board,
towards this one.
a game playing fast isn't
like there's
normally
a
an
chest
issue.
over here.
Usually, those games can play
Alright, the
kind of
tracking
long
phase,
because
I
you've
guess
got
these
enemies
guys
coming
start
from
to
different
bully,
places.
so he,
So
the
it really
muscle's gonna
depends
charge
on.
in.
If you're putting a
Tries to go
turn
to
limit
swing
on it, which is
at +1 this time.
a smart thing to do. I've had to
Wins.
kind of go back and do that
Does he
to a few
kill?
things
He
that
sure does.
I've written up before.
We're not having any of
Otherwise,
this
people
on
are
death
sitting
right
there
now.
for like
Shallow's just gonna
13
move
turns
3,
playing
so
a
she can
game,
still shoot
and
and
you
then
kind
take
of
a
just lose
shot
all
on a
agency
3.
after that. So
Hits. Exploding batarang? No, just wounded.
Yeah,
just
I
wounds
want-
it. Wings him with an arrow.
I want some sort
Lucian's
of
gonna get
completion. I want
explored.
some kind
And
of
he's gonna walk his 6
something
over
to
to
be
this
settled.
one and trigger
What
both
if I'm
these at the
rolling
same
dice
time.
for
What could they
combat?
be?
I don't
You're
want
facing stuff, Lucian.
like
The first
a
one's
stalemate and we
58,
just move apart.
which is something hidden again, so something we can dig up, and then the one on top is a 92. More footsteps. Another random skeleton arrives. I love this.
Rando.
9 inches over here. I like that we're just summoning skeletons. Something's hidden down here, and the watchtower lights basically are summoning all the skeletons. Does another skeleton arrive from the lurking foes? No. Forgot about Curtis, actually. He'll move on to this one, I guess. Just walk up 6. Go stick his face in the middle. It'll be fine, kid. Go have a look at that. 54. Another something hidden. Oh, I'm so into all these something hiddens. Set the table up to have like cool, weird things to search, and it's actually just coming up in the game. Go emerging
It's
narrative.
interesting.
Top of 3 then.
It's interesting because
successfully murdering skeletons.
there's so much stuff kind of
we killed their
popping
leader
up, you
immediately.
know. Obviously, with
Let's roll for
bad
initiative.
guys, that's one thing.
We'll
Your
do the same
enemies,
as
you
usual.
want
So
them to kind of
Mav
be.
and
If you're in their
so
territory,
Dane
you
will
want them to be
have
popping
1.
up on
We'll
you.
give
There's them
everybody
finding
else
stuff
just
like all
agility
over the
1.
place. I wonder
I
how
forgot Lucian's agility
that,
too.
like,
we'll re-roll for Bale.
if
Nope.
that's
And
like
for Shala.
encumbering almost
Everyone else
like
in the tracking phase.
you're
Go
just
bully
finding
this
so
monster.
much loot, you know,
And walk
during
over
these
here and just
missions
punch it.
or
At
quests or
+3.
adventures or whatever they call it in this game.
+3 to that
That
skeleton.
it's just
Oh yeah, all day.
you've got a
And
lot
then
of
she's just
bookkeeping
wounded,
to do.
Doesn't roll a 1, and she does, so he's dead.
Oh, they killed something.
All done with skeletons.
I'm
This
running
is
my
an
mouth
army of
again,
darkness
guys,
level
and
skeleton
something
extinction.
died.
So we're gonna do a search test. Scouting test on an 8. Nope. Double
Oh.
1s. We set up a trap. Fantastic,
Oh.
Surdane.
I don't care
You're the
what game
best.
you're playing.
You're the best.
Double 1s are never
9.
good.
A lethal trap.
Even if you're playing a
You're
game where it's like
dark,
roll
falls in
low,
a
double
pit or
1's
struck
still
by
something
blade.
bad.
Inflicts a
I
+1,
don't know,
+0
I'm
hit.
joking about
Dane
that.
is armor. What's his armor? He's got
Come on, man.
helmet, partial armor. So he's armor
There we go.
2. This one, he has to roll 1 or less to not take this hit from his armor.
For just $67,
Oh, they're killing us with
you
these
can make
ads.
as many
I'm gonna
videos as you
edit this
want,
out or
and you
something.
never need to pick up a camera or use.
Doesn't. And then it's +0 to his toughness. His toughness is pretty high,
Back
actually. His
into it.
toughness 4. He's out. Oh, man. Down. Just fell in a hole. Well, luck had to run it eventually.
Oh,
I could have just re-rolled that, actually. I do have a
this
luck
guy
point.
just-
I will re-roll that. I feel like not dying.
wait.
No, he's just injured. No,
Okay.
he's just
Okay,
injured
but
instead.
still.
He just half
So did-
falls in a pit. And then it is
I guess he
random
must
roll
have
because no one's
spent,
within
like, some
8 of
kind of
any of
fate
these guys
token, I'm
again. So there's
assuming there.
still
Maybe a
actually,
fate
there's
token
7
to
of
save
them.
that
I'll
guy.
re-roll 8s.
But
Oh no, there's only 6 still. That's 'cause
I
this
like
one
when
went away. That's
when
right.
something happens to your
So
characters,
2,
it happens. There's no
actually,
take
there's
backs.
1.
It is what
2,
it
3,
is.
4. It's a D4. I'm an idiot because we've explored a whole bunch. 3. So that's
old D4.
1, 2, 3.
The cheat die.
So heading towards
That's what
here.
I call it. It doesn't go up
towards the
that high.
watchtower light that was lit for him.
You kind of give it like a soft
Go towards
shake,
3 as well.
and you kind of just sling it out
'cause
like
they're not
that.
with me, yeah, so they're just gonna
It's going to
keep
land
wandering back
flat. It's
towards
not
us.
going to do any kind of rolling.
Hello.
So it's the cheat
Did you
die.
hear something? I heard something. Phase, I can't remember if it's beginning or end, but we'll roll to see if it matters. Nope, no additional foes show up.
What's your favorite die,
And
guys?
then
Let me know.
we'll start with
Lucian,
you need to go.
I'm
You need to go
partial to the
fix
D8,
Stain.
guys.
You need to
Like,
go 9.
there's something about the D8 that I just
stand
love.
over here for next turn
D6
so
is
you
kind of
can
like
give him the
your
heals.
bog standard die.
Mus is going to go arc over
But
this.
I
and
feel
attempt
like
to
that
interact.
D8 is perfect, but it's
8 plus
between the
scouting
D6
test,
and
again,
D10.
to try and search for treasure.
So that's my opinion.
Nope, fails.
If you
Find
have an
anything.
opinion on a die, let me know.
The lad's going to go over here, do the same thing. 8 plus. Nope. Nothing but body parts. And then Bale's going to sit still, and he's going to fire his longbow over here. Because he's combat 2, which means even though they're in weapon range, he didn't move. So as being in the open means a 5 turns into a 4-3. Sure does. And then it's a 5 plus to kill.
Okay.
Nope. But he wounds it, so it becomes alert. Shall shoot the same one.
Okay.
She's at +1, so she's a 4. And that's everybody done. Okay. So these guys are all alerted now because we attacked one of them. Turn 4.
They weren't alert before?
Now,
they
but
saw
we're
all
just
that
gonna
combat going on over there? And they
keep
weren't
on
alert?
murdering
Get
undead.
that clear line of sight?
That's what heroes do. Same as usual, except Lucian's going to go first and heal everybody. Rerolling for Shala. She is agility 1. No, so she fails. Rerolling for Bale. No, he also fails. So everybody else is going to be going in the tracking phase. All right, Lucian, use one of your heals on a 6 plus.
Get that heal, baby.
You do.
Got it.
So we
So,
managed to
guys,
remove the wounded on Patrick.
Am I seeing this
Gives him a
correctly?
little
Is
cocaine and
it where
leeches. That
you
was
get
haunted,
to
All right. And he's all done.
you get
I
to
guess
just
he can
allocate the
move
die
afterwards if he wants to.
as you will,
I'll move over
as
here
you
and
wish
investigate this.
during the I guess that
What is
initiative
it?
roll, or is it kind of like that's what it
86.
seems like?
An
I think I would have
ambush.
liked it
Trooper
better if
behind
it was
in
kind of like
contact with the
you'd have a
character and
different
resolve
color
it
die for
immediately.
each
I've got the
character,
perfect one.
and so they get what
This
they
guy
get.
comes
You
out of the
can't really just
gravestone.
kind of fudge it like that.
No, your soul. They just immediately fight a combat. So
Because I feel like then it's going to always be like, well, let me get this to my strong character, and let me
He is combat plus
apply
0.
this to the situation. Let me let my healer go first in this situation, which is okay. But again, with narrative games, I kind of prefer more randomness because it stops you from
my cleric got ambushed.
gaming the system.
It wins again. No. Does it beat his armor? It does. Does it beat his toughness? Not that it matters. Yep. Lucian is ambushed and taken out by a skeleton. So frivolous with my men's lives.
Another guy down, huh?
Okay. Well, that happened. First activation. I guess Sertain actually will just
Guys,
send Mav.
we need to cheer
She's a
Ash
killing
on.
machine.
We need to be like,
She wasn't fast enough to
let's
save
go,
him, but she's going to
Ash.
go wreck that skeleton. +2.
Let's go,
She sure
Ash.
does.
Kind of like that, you know.
And stuns it. Now she's
Okay.
+4. She wins again. And just kills it.
Got him.
Just bashes on the head.
See, it
was an
worked.
inch away, actually.
Did the
Would've been
chant
bad.
not work?
The
I know
reason
this
I'm
is
taking a morale
pre-recorded.
test is because these guys are
Obviously,
undead. They do not.
I mean, this video already came out, but it doesn't matter.
It's gonna get sporty
'cause
over
I
here,
didn't
so
know
he's just
that.
gonna go support
I
the
didn't
boy.
know.
Now these all healed
So
up.
I channeled my
Next to
energy.
this murder group. Mav should be okay by herself over there. You guys come roaring in.
Chants always work. You got to do that when you're playing
Everyone's
your games,
activated.
guys.
Going 4.
Do the chant before you roll on
towards
those
the
big
remaining
rolls
heroes.
that are necessary for you to get.
Tracking phase. Do additional ones arrive? They do. Random board edge.
clutch
So
rolls.
top will be north 1.
You know what we're doing from
1,
now
2.
on.
So over here. This area is infested with undead. And that's the tracking phase over. Or not the tracking phase. It's end of the tracking. Beginning or end of the
You
tracking.
know,
phase.
he's like, this area is
So now my tracking
infested
phase.
with
The muscle's
undead.
gonna go,
You know,
actually,
at
the boy
what
will
point
go.
do your heroes
He's
just
gonna
kind of
stand
say,
over
you know
here.
what?
The muscle's gonna go.
This
fly.
might not be worth it. Maybe
Try
we
and
should
kill
go.
this guy. He's +1 because of the support. It's
like, no, we can't go.
Does he slay it? He sure does, just immediately. I was gonna aim and take a shot on a 4.
We can't go
He
until
does. He's
the
already
leader is
wounded,
dead.
so no armor to beat. Doesn't beat the toughness, but he's already injured, so he's dead. Bale will shoot this one on a 3 as well. No, misses and runs out of ammo. He has a large quiver, so he can ignore that first roll because he's got his cool extra magic quiver. And that is everybody. Round 5.
Round 5.
Taking some casualties.
How many
now, which
rounds
isn't
is there
great.
going to be on this game?
We've
guys?
only we've lost Lucian, so we've only got 6 people on the table.
Damn, that's a big party.
Oh, Lucian, he got beat up so bad.
How many guys do you
only
like
Dane is going
controlling
first.
on games like this?
We can
Again,
reroll
when I'm
for
playing
Shala,
solo,
we can roll for Bale.
I like a little bit of less. I like a little bit of
Everybody's
less.
going
I like less models,
stand in the
you know,
midst of
in
these
my
guys,
warband.
So that's when they attack.
So I'm kind of a,
they'll be
I like
ready,
that sweet 4.
and
That
then
4
will
is like a
happen.
sweet spot. You know,
They'll
it's
start running
just,
towards us.
it's just manageable to where you can have them,
And
you know,
fight
loaded
at
out with
+2
gear and
'cause of his
abilities,
support.
and not be overwhelmed and not forget about
He
stuff.
loses still though. He will be driven back.
Is
Does it
that
beat his
why
armor?
Battle Space has
It
4
does. Does it beat his
characters?
toughness?
I don't know. It could
No,
be
so he's injured again.
Guys, this could be a fire team.
It cannot drive him
coincidence.
back through his friends. I guess it drives him back this way. And they fight again.
Which most fire teams would probably have like.
It wins again. Oh my god. Does it beat his armor?
Like
It does
that.
not
Maybe
this
8.
time. We'll push him back.
9.
This is getting bad. And then it fights one
What?
more time. These skeletons are
Nine guys.
mad. And it does beat him one more time. Armor. Partial armor is a 2, so yes. And then doesn't beat his toughness, but he's already injured, so he's knocked out. Damn! It's just got wrecked.
They
These last couple
look like they're
skeletons are
taking a
impossible.
beating right now.
Then this one's gonna come.
I'm
guess, fight the
going
boy, 'cause he's
to
closest.
assume at the end of this
+1
battle,
both
you know,
+1
they're going to
actually.
be doing some
So they
narrative
tie in
rolling
combat
to
ends.
kind of see the fate of a lot of these
All
guys.
right, well, tracking phase.
So,
Let's just go with these guys.
it might
They're gonna
not be
try and
pretty.
rescue everybody. So starting with Bale shooting in the open on a 3 because he's using his combat
Ooh,
skill. He
got him.
hits. No armor to beat. Does he beat its toughness of 4? Nope, but he wounds it. And then Shallow will take the same shot.
I'm actually, guys, are you enjoying watching me
rescue,
watch this
moving 9,
video?
let's take it
And
to the
I'm
melee, so
having
we're going
fun. So
And
even
does
if
the
you guys
skeleton
click
show up?
away to it, I
No,
don't care.
not
I'm just going to
track
still
phase.
enjoy it. You'll be
Turn
back for the
6.
next video.
We're getting a little
Turn
beat
6.
up here. Members of the crew remain. Everybody's getting to go,
Did he
though.
say? Does that
so
look like he
we'll
had 5
start
guys or 6
with
guys? I can't tell.
Mav, the muscle,
That's 5 guys.
and let's say the boy.
Guys, if it sounds like
And
the
then we'll
volume's
roll
going
for
up and down
Shala,
for
and we'll
Ash,
roll
it
for
is.
Bale.
I'm kind
Bale
of just
gets to go
toggling
too.
the volume, so when I
We
run my
finally
mouth,
wised up. I
it's
need
not
to actually
too
beat the
annoying.
brakes off these guys. So she's gonna jump in here with her bonus +3 to +0, or +1 actually, and she wins. Does she beat its toughness? No, but it's already injured, so she just kills it. Then the muscle dives
That's
in
good. Come on, guys.
and attempts the same. He's at +1 for his outnumbering. He wins the tie and kills it. Good job there, Barbarian. And that means the boy is going to just move and investigate this token.
Is that like a sprint?
What it is? It's a 10.
Okay, what's that? 10's
A
got to
10
be good. Come on.
is
10 is
an
always
environmental
good.
hazard.
Not good.
It extends 3 inches every direction, and they have to make a wits of 9+ test to avoid being affected.
At what
They
point
pass
do
with
you say,
backwards
you
if
know
they
what?
fail, they
I'm
simply
not
miss the hazard.
going to
So
search
he
anything.
is wits
I'm
plus
just going to
nothing,
say,
so
you know
just a
what?
9+.
Let me just go for whatever
Can you move away
objectives.
from the
Maybe
hazard?
that's the thing. Maybe he
8.
has to
No, you
search
can't.
these.
+0 hit, so he has to
objectives,
save
or
on armor of
maybe
a
they're
1.
not objectives. I don't know. Maybe he just has to
And then
search.
injury? No, he's just wounded. So do not go near that. That is apparently also on fire.
This reminds me of
Token next to it.
Castle Ravenloft, the
Still
D&D
burning.
board
That's just
game,
Bale.
where things are
He's gonna
just
walk up
like
9.
every turn, things
here.
are just terrible.
be ready for
It's
next
like
turn.
draw an event card, terrible.
So,
Draw a monster card,
phase.
terrible.
This monster comes forward 4. Tracking phase, Shala's gonna move 3 with her bow and take a shot on a 5. See if she can just finish this last skeleton off.
Last one, nope.
Turn 7.
Turn 7. All right, so it's
Tracking phase,
wearing
skeleton
on,
show
guys.
up.
We're
It
at
does
turn
not.
7,
I'm gonna
guys.
stop rolling as soon as the last one's dead. And initiative. We're getting lots of people going again. We'll
Guys,
have
sorry
Mav
about my phone
go.
going off in the
We'll
background.
have
if you
Bale
hear that.
go. And then we'll have everybody else go
That's
last,
my
but
play
Shala
group.
can roll.
My
for
play
Fey
group's
Blood.
calling
Nope.
me right now, guys.
Is she
Texting
a
my
2
phone. My
or
play
a
group
1?
is
She's a 1.
they're texting me.
So still going in the tracking phase, as is the
They better
muscle.
be talking about.
So you can
games.
just kill
They're
this
probably
guy.
Talking about something.
You hit
else.
him with your bow, and because he didn't move, and then you wound him. We are not quite inside 6, so we're just gonna have Mav move to be the closest supported. Bait this wounded skeleton.
Now,
He'll come
I
fight
saw
us.
some roll
Supportive.
fudging earlier, with at least that one thing
Big
I
fella there,
commented on.
the
He could have
muscle.
bumped that guy up
So
a
plus
half
3,
inch.
even without the support, she
Just
would
to
have
get
won.
into that action, I mean. But
And
it's still
she
going down
becomes the
anyway.
attacker. Sorry for the next one, and wins again, and just kills him. And so our final
Alright,
act in the tracking phase.
So you essentially
we're
got to
over here.
win nearly 3
See what
rolls
this
to
is.
kill something.
Something
looks
cool,
like.
I hope.
Which is not bad. That's fine. Just
99.
3 rolls.
Oh my God, it's another bad guy.
I didn't
Bring on
like
skeletons.
I didn't like
9
the
inches over here.
you know, he's the
Endless
attacker. He's the
seas of
attacker.
skeletons.
Nothing
Yes,
happens.
Another
I didn't
turn
like
after
that.
all.
Sorry. Sorry.
Let's roll some
Game
initiative.
designer.
Who else needed to
But
go? The sister
everything
actually
else
Shala
about
needed
the
to go
game
as well,
looks
so she'll walk 9
Amazing.
over to there, and the boy will get the hell away from all this. Injured, limp over
Speaking
here.
about
And
that,
initiative
guys,
for round
I
8.
made a video
Nobody gets it,
kinda
but Bale
concerning
and Shala
that
both got to roll, and neither one did.
stalemate.
The skeleton's just gonna walk out
nothing
4,
happening after die rolling.
and then tracking phase
Go
is
check
another one
that
show
video
up.
out. if I remember.
Nope.
I'll
Shallow will shoot it and hit
leave a link to
and
it.
kill it immediately. The game, because we've cleared this area of skeletons.
That's the game.
Does another one show up?
I did not think he was going to win.
There's one thing we can go and look at.
Okay.
One little watchtower to put out, and we'll roll to see what it is.
Zaxby's new
Oh,
funnel cakes are
boo.
fried to perfection.
That looks good though,
dusted
guys.
with powdered
I'm gonna go
sugar
eat
and
after this
served with
video.
See if it mattered. Someone could walk over there. It was a 58.
So
A trap hidden.
I gotta
find it, what
design
it was?
something similar to this. I've got
We did, so we
Rusty
get an
Dagger.
extra
I gotta
loot
do
roll.
something where it's tabletop. I'm gonna give myself 24 hours to write a
Something
game
hidden.
that's
Extra
like an
loot roll.
adventure
Plus
game.
the
or
extra
something.
3 treasure rolls we're gonna
That's,
get to make
you
because
know,
it's a treasure
not
site.
on a grid
Slay a
board.
lieutenant, so we'll get an
But
adventure point to see
it
what's
should
going
be-
on.
I feel like-
because everybody got beat up again. Dane
I kind of want to
and
see
Lucian
these
both got beat
results,
up.
but I feel like it should have
Alright,
been
so
something like if you don't
Dane,
get to these
did you
objectives
die?
by
I'm
turn
hoping not.
X,
78
that you don't
is
get it.
just knocked out. He's okay. Rejoins the warband. And then
Because
Lucian
otherwise you just focus on killing the monsters and you get it
gets a
anyway.
00, 100, knocked out. He's totally fine. Oh boy, you got very excited to fight skeletons and then kind of overextended yourselves, but you made it out. All right, checking for advancement. Let's see what kind of XP we got. We survived. We killed the enemy leader, and it was
you
Mav
get?
that immediately
Okay.
killed him. And then we held the field. The thing is that the muscle will not gain that extra XP, however, because he doesn't gain XP.
So I've got to
right
look
now
into this because I want
because he's not a hero.
know what some of these
Very close
terms
to leveling
mean.
up, but nobody actually
Well, I
leveling
mean, the
up.
muscle sounds obviously
Mav
self-explanatory, but I still want to.
and Dane are both 1 away
Is
from
that
level
like
4.
you have to build out your
2
party
away
in
from
a specific
level
way?
3 for
Or
Bale.
maybe it's like a D&D party where
Same
it's like
way,
you want it to be
4 away
balanced.
for Lucian, and
So
then
you've got
1 away
different
each for
classes.
Shala and Curtis. Gotta roll for the muscle though and see if he gets a flash of insight. What
Flash of
happens?
insight, flash of
13?
insight.
Nothing gained.
No,
For loot, we've
no
got
flash of insight.
1 for the delve, 3 additional, 4 additional. 5 total loot rolls. The first one, 100. An enchanted item. Ah, cool. What kind of enchanted item would we find in this cursed site? I'm sure that won't go wrong. 100? The Trader's Harness. I keep rolling 100 on these dice. What the heck is that?
You know
This
one
resembles
thing
a
about
full
when you're
suit of
rolling,
steel
trying
plate
to
that
get that
provides no
D100
armor
going
value. When
on.
the wearer is struck, roll a d6. On a 6,
When you get,
it
like,
penetrates the armor and the character's immediately removes a
double
casualty.
zeros, is that-
Never becomes
what
a
is that? That's like
non-magical suit
100
of partial
double
armor.
zeros?
Basically, you're invincible unless someone rolls a 6 to wound you, and then it just becomes. But you're immediately taken out as a casualty.
And,
I'm
I mean-
so into that. Oh, cool. I've got
you
like
get a one?
super magic paladin
Can you
armor
not
for
get
this
a
guy.
one? I guess you can
The
only get
Traitor's
10 through
Harness. I
100,
love
I
that
guess.
basically he's invulnerable unless someone rolls a 6 to wound him, which case he's immediately killed. Absolutely needs that because he flies face first and everything like he's Clark Kent. Right, next one, 75. That's going to be consumables. And what do we find? 21 for consumables.
21. What's 21? Guys, I told
Crafting materials.
myself
You
I
wanna
was
bet
going
the
to
crafting
stop this
materials are
video, but
a whole lot
I'm
of
interested.
bone. They're just bundling up bales of bone. It's just a huge bone harvest. All right, next up, 9. That is valuables. What kind of valuables? 3. Objet d'art. How much
Valuables are
is it
good no
worth?
matter what. I don't care. I don't care what game you're
4.
playing. It's valuable.
89. That is more consumables. And we got 53 this time.
Which I'm consuming
Which
if there's
is
consumables.
ration. Sweet.
You
Last
probably
roll.
got to do this whole thing
99.
of like
Oh my god, another
making
magic
sure
item.
people are
So
fed.
pumped about
Maybe
all
they
these
leave your
magic
party,
items.
which
I
would
love
be
this treasure
extremely
site.
cool.
It was such a good idea to go here. 48.
They just
The
like,
impervious
we're
plate.
starving. We're
More
leaving.
impervious than
We're
the
not
last
doing
one.
any more for you.
Armor 3. Hits cannot apply any bonuses to overcome armor. So cool. Mav's getting that. She just her absolute iron will. How much you want to bet?
Now,
that
one
the
thing I
plate
do
mail
know,
they're
I think
wearing
this
was
is like
looted
the
off those
second or third edition of this game. So this
Hey, one of these
person's
skeletons is
designers
glowing.
had
You
time
think we
to
should,
really cultivate this
try
game
this stuff on?
and really work out a lot of the
Grave
bugs at this
robbing is
point.
awesome. All right.
I like to
So then,
I like to see
roll for
an older
unusual
version,
finds.
see
What do we
the growth of the
find?
game, you know, and how it's been built
we roll
up
the
from its
unusual
first edition
finds
to where it
table.
is today.
It was a site battle. We roll a 94.
How much time do we got left?
Leads to a new
got about
location. Find evidence directing
4
you to a
minutes
place
left.
nearby, and there's no indication of what might be there or why it might be significant. Another unexplored location in the current map area. Strange tower out there in the Highlands. All right, time to settle in. We're gonna camp out here in the wilds yet again.
Now he just showed a
and
map.
then
Is that
find
map?
out what the
Is that
news
like
of the world
something you
is.
print
News
out
of the
that's
world
with this
is
game, or is that something
83.
like something custom he did? You know, homebrew.
A friend needs your help. If you have a friend in the region, randomly select one that needs to carry out a contract. You receive additional story point for helping. If you have no friends in your warband roster sheet, you can visit nearby settlement next campaign to receive the offer of a contract with no additional rewards. Well, our friend found us. We know he's here. What's to do, Christoph
So-
Pine?
This is
What
really
could it
cool, guys. I hope
possibly
a lot of you are still watching right now,
It is
and
61.
I love being able to kind of have this
individual.
conversation. I'm like
So we
talking
have
like
to
you guys are in the room,
randomly
and
determine
that's
two
what I
places
wanted
that we need to
originally
take them to. So
when I
D4
thought about
first for
watching
left
this
to right
video.
random place for this person's
So,
waiting. Christoph's friend is
Sorry to
waiting
talk
in.
through this part, but
Oh, good.
I'm
Looks
just
like
thinking
River
about the
Home, which is
contrast
currently full of
between this
disease, or
game
was last time we
and
talked.
Rangers of Shadow Deep. Where Rangers of
wants to
Shadow
go
Deep
to
seems like
D6
it's even
is one of the
more
other
on a
settlements.
rail.
Wants to go
And
all
you
the
are
way
still
back
getting some
to
random things like that.
Rosarth.
But I feel
Turn
like this
me
game
to
is
travel to
almost
River
like
Home
a
and find this person.
sandbox, more of a
disease would be
sandbox
over.
kind of a system.
So there we go at the end of the
So,
adventure. We cleared out.
Hey, thanks,
It
Ash.
was a very
We're not going to listen to you do your thing, but that's okay. Guys, I want to thank you for sitting with me and watching this video. Going to throw that out the way. It didn't even go anywhere. That just made me not look cool at all. Now I don't look cool. Guys, again, thank you for watching the video. That was a very interesting game of 5 Leagues from the Borderland. I'm going to now go purchase that book, so hopefully my wife does not pop in the door on me and ask me why I'm planning on buying more games and more rule books when I've got so many behind me. You guys can't see, unfortunately, right now. But guys, if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed me watching other gameplay videos, let me know down in the comments, along with all of the other things that I've asked you guys to comment on. And we'll be back to do this again. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a reaction video, I think I said. All right, guys. As always, I see you when I see you.